All right, so we're starting with number 14 about inferences of several means. And Nova. So we're gonna go through the homework. Um, Not too hard. It was mainly just entering the information to the. Just mainly entering the information into the spreadsheets again. Fairly simple. So starting with number 3. In the null hypothesis test, we reject the null hypothesis when there is a significant evidence to indicate that at least one mean is different from the other. I put true.
Me too.
Yeah, totally.
And for number 4 is what requirements need to be checked when performing an ANOVA hypothesis test. And I put B and C, which means data is in each group are normally distributed and the variance are equal in each group.
Perfect. Yeah, that's what I got too. Number 5 says check if each group is normally distributed. To check if each group is normally distributed, do the following, and it's to construct a QQ plot for each group.
Perfect. And for number 6 is to assume the variance in each group is the same if the following happens, and if the large variance is less than 4 times the smaller variance.
Yep. And then number 7, it says an ANOVA hypothesis test is equivalent to conducting independent two-sample t-tests. Every pair of samples. If there are 3 samples, there are 3 pairs. How many pairs are there when there are 4 samples and there are 6?
Yep.
Right.
And for number 8, the Socrates data has a 6 group. A, B, C, D, E SOCs. These data can be found in the wiki. Load all the 6 samples into the quantitative inference procedures spreadsheet or perform an ANOVA test, and observe that the p-value is 0.0809. And then when we remove the SOCs data, what's the p-value for it? And it's 0.309.
Yep, that's what I got. It says the p-value always goes up when only one group is removed compared to the p-value when there are 6 samples included, and that is false.
Cool. For number 10, what is the highest p-value you see when removing only one group? And I have 0.301, so I don't know if I'm right with that.
When I went through this one, you basically had to go through each one and delete each group and then put it back in. I have the numbers right here. I wrote them down. So when you delete, obviously when you delete the SOCs, you get the 0.039. When you delete the first group, you get a 0.06. The second group, you get a 0.052. When you delete the third group, you get a 0.448. With the deleting the fifth group, you get a 0.03. And deleting the fifth group, you get a 0.050. And then obviously, like I said, deleting the SOCs group, you get the 0.309. So the highest one is the 0.448.
And what do you have for 10?
For number 10, 0.448.
Okay.
So you understood how you do that? You put each of the things in there. Where you need to in each of the 6 columns, and then depending how you want to find it, because it says it's asking you the highest for all of them when you delete one group.
Okay. And what do you have for 11 and 12 as well? Because I think I got it right. I got it wrong there.
So what you do in that one is you go into the spreadsheet, and then it'll give you the different standard deviations, and then you take the smallest standard deviation and the largest standard deviation. And the variance is found by squaring those. So for number 11, when you square, what was it? I had to restart my computer and I lost all that information. But the lowest one was 27, right around somewhere in 27. And the square root is 740.275. Or not the square root, when it's squared of the
Okay.
lowest. And then when you square the highest, it comes to 2,825.772.
So the highest is 2075.
2,825.772
And you said the small one, or the minimum?
is 740.275. Because you know in the wiki it goes through and it tells you. Let me see. Let me pull up the information right here. Find it. So when it says in section 3, it talks about the variance. When you go down, it explains how you do the variance in a green box, and it says variance is the square of the standard deviation. A sample variance is noted by the symbol s squared, and so that's how you get those two answers.
Okay.
And then it asks if the test of the if the variance is satisfied. So this is the one I was I think I kind of confused. But basically, what you got to do is you take the larger variance and you divide it by 4. And so if it's close to that number, 28. So it's 2825.772. You divide that by 4, and you get 706. So I put that it was false, that it didn't satisfy it.
Okay.
Because it needs to be bigger.
And for number 14 is when you construct a QQ plot for each of the 6 samples. You got that true or false? I think I put it true.
I got that one. I marked that one as false, just because when I made them, they were kind of all over the place. They weren't grouped very well. They were kind of all over the board.
Okay. And for the test statistics, the p-value in the area of the right or the left of the F statistics.
Right. That one's on the right. That one's in the wiki.
Okay.
Pretty simple because that's explained. Pull that up right here. It's closer to the top. So yeah, that's within the first little bit. It's under a 3.1 F distribution. It says that it's right skewed, and then it says the p-value of the ANOVA is in the area in the right tail, and we'll never divide the area. We will never divide the area in the tail.
Okay.
So you're saying you measure?
Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So did you? I'm pretty sure I got a pretty good grasp on this. This wasn't too hard. It's getting a little more easy now that I'm trying to understand those the way those what's it called? The way the spreadsheets work. Those are starting to get a little bit easier to understand.
Okay.
All right, man.
Okay.
Well, we got the test that's due by the end of the week, so get ready for that. Nothing too big.
Oh yeah, we need to study for that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you can give me a hand with that because I need a little bit of practice. So.
Yeah, there's some of the stuff that I need to, so we can get together.
Okay.
Here, so.
When is it due? It's Saturday, right?
Due Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want, we can get together on Friday. I have time. Or Saturday morning.
Saturday morning I have work. So we can try to get together Friday. I have class until.
Say what?
On Fridays I have class until 4:15.
Okay, we can do that. When is the homework due? Forgot. Is it Thursday?
I think there's something due Thursday. I think it's the what's it called?
The pretest, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just give me a text and I'm available anytime after 5.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, man.
See you, buddy.
All right, we'll catch you later.
Okay.
All right, bye.